In this video, we are going to see 5 programs which will teach us how series of number can be printed using for looping structure. So the first program we will do is to print your name 10 times. It will print any string, any content 10 times. So as we know that the program always has to be started with void main. So at first we have to start writing the program with void main. That is the main function, or you can say the main entrance of the program. The compiler will start compiling from this main function. Thereafter we have to specify the curly bracket for the main function. So that will denote that the starting point of the main function. Then according to the program we have to take one variable. So in this case I am taking an integer variable n. Then we have to start the loop from 1 as we have to print 10 times a name. So the for loop will start with n equal to 1, the beginning, that is initialization, and it will continue till 10. So it is written n less than equal to 10. Thereafter, as it is increasing from 1 to 10, or the loop is continuing from 1 to 10, so n plus plus has been done. Then the body of the for loop we define by giving the starting curly bracket. Then we have written cout 2 less than symbol, that is insertion operator. Then Rashmi Ranjan Das, that is the name of the person what you want to print 10 times. Then semicolon, as all of us knows that every statement in C++ should end with a semicolon sign. Then the closing curly braces for loop, then the closing curly braces for main loop. Then next program to print all numbers from 15 to 55. 15 to 55, all the numbers we want to print. So in this case also we have to start the program with void main. Then the curly bracket has to be written. As all of us knows that we have to specify the body of the main function, the content, the main content, or the content which we want to execute, that has to be within the main bracket. Then we have to take a variable. Here also according to this program we need a individual variable. So in this case I am taking the variable n. Now the loop will start. As we are using for looping structure, so the loop will start with the number 15. So for n equal to 15, as it is going in increment way, so n less than equal to 55, then n plus plus we have to do. Then we have to specify the curly bracket for loop. As for loop body also we need to define, or we need to specify. Then as we have to print all the numbers, so the cout, that is output statement, we have to write with the insertion operator. Then n, and we have to write and l. Why and l? Now all the numbers we want to print to the next row, we want to print next to the line. So that because of we have specified and l, that is end of line. Then the for curly bracket we ended, as well as main curly bracket we ended. Next program to print all even numbers from 16 to 76. So according to the C++ program, here also the program has to start with void main and curly bracket. Void main, as this is the entrance of the program, the compiler will start compiling from the main function. So main function has to be written at first, then the curly bracket we need to specify. Then according to this program also we need only a single variable. So in this case I am using the variable int. N. Fine, int n. Then the loop has to start with the number, that is 16, and supposed to continue till 76. So as we are using for looping structure, so we have to specify for n equal to 16 and semicolon n less than equal to 76, that is the condition, and iteration, that is incrementation, as the loop is continuing in increment order, so n plus plus we need to write. N plus plus, the meaning is, student, n equal to n plus 1. The value of n is incrementing by 1. As we need to find out the even number, so if n modulus 2 equal to 0, we need to write, because if the remainder is 0 after dividing by 2, then only the number will be declared as even number and we supposed to print it. So after if it gets satisfied, so we need to write cout, then insertion operator n and AND. So it will print the value of n on screen, that is AND means next line it will keep printing. Fine, it will print in a column, it means. If you want to print in a row in a single line, then you don't require AND. Now let's go for the next question. The next question is saying to print all numbers from 16 to 6 except 11. So here I am excluding the number 11. The series is in decrement order, decrease order. So here also the program will start with void main, as that is the main entrance of the program. So then curly bracket has to be mentioned for the main function. So it denotes that the body of the main function. The program content, the program logic always has to be written within the curly braces of main function. So according to this program also we need a single variable, individual variable. So in this case I have taken int a. Okay, this is just a variable, so it can be taken as any character, any word, but it should not be a keyword. It should not be a word which is related to C++. Now the loop is started with 16. So a equal to 16 is written in initialization. Then in condition I wrote a greater than equal to 6. Why? Now it is going in decrement order. As it is going in decrement order, so we need to specify a minus minus. So every time it will decrease by 1. A minus minus means a equal to a minus 1. Now we have to print all numbers but except 11. So we have to specify if a not equal to, not symbol is exclamation, equal to 11. So if it is not equal to 11, it means a, the value of a is not 11, then it's supposed to print the value of a. So that's why it has to be written cout insertion operator a, then AND for next line, as I told you in previous programs. Then simply we need to specify the curly braces for loop as well as for main loop to end the program. Hope all of you are understanding the concept of for loop nicely. Now the next question is teaching us print all numbers those are divisible by 3 and 5 between 1 and 50. So in between 1 and 50 we have to print the numbers those are divisible by 3 and by 5. So beginning is 1 and ending is 50. So it means the first number to be printed is 15, as it is divisible by 3 and 5 together. So now the logic, the loop starts with a equal to 1, a less than equal to 50, a plus plus. Then I wrote the if statement if a modulus 3 equal to 0 and a modulus 5 equal to 0. It means if the number is divisible by 3 and divisible by 5, then it's supposed to print.